Did somebody say divorce fuel? Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And today I want to talk about a character that every single time she comes up, it always creates a little bit of buzz, a little bit of attention, and a little bit of controversy. And I'm talking about the absolutely stunning piece from PCS, and this is Dejah Thoris. Now, Dejah Thoris, if you don't know, is an alien type character. And there is no question, she's always beautifully executed in terms of sculpt, in terms of paint. We've seen it from Sideshow, we've seen it from PCS, we've seen it from different companies over the years. But again, who is going to buy this particular piece? Because it always does create a little bit of controversy because it is a, let's be honest, a half-naked woman. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but are you, the viewer watching this right now, are you able to display that in your living room or your man cave or your, she shed or whatever you might be displaying your items? Are you able to pull something like that off in your collection? Now, whenever you see something like this, like, I've got Punchline, I've got Harley, and, sometimes they're a little risque at times, but pretty much, they're pretty covered. And so my family, they don't really mind that. Now, I am a father, I am a husband, and I have always wanted to put things in the collection that will not offend my family or, make them feel uncomfortable. And I, of course, have had this conversation with my family over the years where we've discussed statues like this. Now, again, I know that there are a number of collectors that will have no trouble displaying this at all, but I know that there are some that will. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about the controversy, but I also just wanted to show you the art today because I do think it's an absolutely incredible sculpt from PCS. So without further ado, let's get to the half scale right now. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and dive right into this sculpt. And I think she is absolutely beautiful. I think PCS has done a really nice job with her. I love the face sculpt, especially. I feel like that's what's going to draw you in. If a portrait is not good, it ruins the rest of the statue. And so I really think that the portrait was the most important thing that they captured here. Obviously, her body is incredible as well. But the portrait had to be good, and it really is. I really like the eyes. I like that she's kind of staring right into your soul, which is great. This is, again, half scale. So it's going to be nearly 44 inches tall, 44 inches high, 18 wide, and 16.5 inches deep. So it's going to be large, which might limit the amount of people that are buying this because not everybody's a half scale collector, but she is going to have a ton of presence. And obviously she's going to get a lot of attention from across the room. According to their website, she's going to be shipping June of 2026 through August of 2026. So it's going to be a fairly quick turnaround time. I mean, we are already in January of 2026. So maybe they're already working on this one in the factory. I don't know. But I do think that she's really nicely done. I sometimes, on PCS pieces, I don't always love the skin. I feel like sometimes it's kind of just painted flat. But we do see really nice signs of like vein work in this. So I'm hoping that this sculpt comes to life in the final production because I do think she looks really nice here. Obviously, final production is going to tell the story. But I think PCS will deliver with this one, and they have to because of the scale. Sometimes you can get away with some of that with the smaller scale things, but half scale, the skin has to be really good. And I'm hoping that PCS will deliver. And I'm assuming that there will be a small edition size on this. But I could be wrong. I am curious as to see what PCS does on this. But again, she does look great from all angles. Again, beautiful sculpt. Body sculpt is awesome. And all the gold elements is really nice. And her costume is different than the third scale and the quarter scale we saw from Sideshow. So this does offer variety, which is also really nice. But for me, I think that everybody's going to gravitate toward that sculpt of her face. Again, her body's great. The weapon's great, but obviously it is, her face that really does draw you in. And I really do tip my hat to the sculptor. I'm not even sure who sculpted this for PCS, but I think that they did a really nice job. We've seen some really nice female portraits from Prime 1 lately, but I think this is right up there with those. And again, I think this is going to be popular. but I think for only a certain amount of collectors, not only because of the half scale, but also just because of the content, this is definitely not going to be something that everybody's going to feel comfortable adding to their room. If you do, God bless you, because I think it's awesome. But, I have heard from a number of collectors that are like, I just can't get away with this one, even though, we are going to be able to appreciate it from afar. And a lot of times that's a good thing, right? Our wallets are safe, even though we might want to add something like this. And I know some of you are already trying to figure out how to convert this to Talia Al Ghul for me, but I think I'm real happy with my converted sideshow piece. But anyway, from top to bottom, I think it's really well done. I think it's a beautiful sculpt. And I think PCS continues to get better with all their releases lately. I think that they're doing really nice work, and I tip my hat to them. So as always, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Where do you guys weigh in on this one? Is this one that you would buy, number one? And number two, what do you just think of the art? I think a lot of us can agree this is a really beautiful piece from PCS. Who knows if the paint application will be this good upon delivery. I'm hoping, because I always want to see PCS's paint applications get better, especially in terms of skin tone. Sometimes I felt like they're a little bit flat, and so I really do like to see the vein work in this one. I think that's really nice. And again, the sculpt is really beautiful. Half scale isn't for everybody. I know quarter scale and third scale are more popular scales, but I am still curious as to where you guys weigh in on this one. Again, I do think it's beautiful, but I just am not sure how many of you out there are going to buy it, which does make me wonder also about the edition size. So make your predictions right now. Make your predictions on price point. It does go up for pre-order this week, and so I will put links down below if it's available at your favorite retailer. And again, just thank you so very much for checking out the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know again where you kind of weigh in on the controversy with this particular character. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, I hope you're all having a great week. Continue to be good to yourself and each other. I challenge you all to do something positive for someone this week, because I do feel the more positivity that we put out in the world, the better this world will be. Thanks for watching, guys. Collect what you love. I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I have partnered up with Redwolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing, and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.